The judge today in our ruling frowned at what she called the delay in bringing the application, according to her, 4 years later. But it was perhaps a genuine error of judgment, because that application was filed since 1st of April 2019 and not 4 years later or after. So it was not a new application we merely argued it in May, which was an application filed since the 1st of April 2019. So based on that erroneous view upon which she predicated her ruling, we are going to again appeal against that ruling itself. But aside that, the prosecution was saying they were ready to go on with the matter. And we were able to show to the Court of Appeal, to the High Court, Federal High Court here, that we have since appealed against her ruling, her earlier ruling, which struck out 8 out of the 15 counts charged, leaving 7. We have appealed against her ruling, telling the Court of Appeal to set aside the remaining 7 counts and discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu. Because the 7 counts themselves, which were predicated wholly on the 8 counts that were struck out, cannot themselves stand. They have no legs to stand. So that appeal has been duly entered at the Court of Appeal. An appeal number has been given. We have transmitted all the record of proceedings from the Federal High Court here to the Court of Appeal. We have even filed not just a motion for accelerated hearing, we have also filed a brief of argument to show that we are serious in prosecuting this appeal, to show that when it succeeds, we will have no business standing any trial here. The prosecution, as usual, opposed it, that we were trying to delay. Then I pointed out to the court, how can we be talking about delay? You have amended 6 times. You were trying to do a 7th amendment in May this year, which I truncated. We served you since 19th of May, application for stay of proceedings in this court. You only on Friday, today is 28th, on Friday 24th, only on Friday 24th, you decided to reply. So what they have always done is to ambush us. It usually a day before the hearing, that's when they will file their response, so as to truncate the procedures. Then they will turn around, ironically, to say they want to go on the matter. The prosecution has never been ready with this case. They have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. They know that the remaining 8 counts are watery and have no grounds to stand upon, because they are afraid of that imminent Waterloo. They have always been delaying these proceedings. So the court has therefore agreed with us that there was a need for the Court of Appeal, going by order 5 or 10 of the Court of Appeal rules, which says that once an appeal has been entered, the lower court ceases to have jurisdiction, and there is a need for the Court of Appeal to look at the matter before she will know what next to do. So she has adjourned today's proceedings to 14th of November 2022 for mention only.
Okay, what do you have to say to the teeming followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Is there light at the end of the tunnel?
What I want to tell them is that after the thunder and storm, there will be peace and tranquility.
And it's going to be soonest.
And it's going to be soonest by the grace of God. The reason is that if God be for us, Romans 8:31, who can be against us? The reason is because Lamentations 3:37 tells us, who is it that speaketh, and it cometh to pass, if God has not commanded it? This case has been taken over by the Lord, the same God that delivered the Israelites from the land of Pharaoh's Egypt. The same God has taken over these proceedings. The same God of Paul and Cyrus, the same God of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, the same God of Lazarus. That same God has taken over the entire these proceedings. Okay. And you continue to see one miracle after another, as we have been seeing in this case. Nnamdi Kanu, that he will go Yes. The question is who they? That is just when. That is just the question. Not whether he will. Oh, surely he will live. He will go. He will be a free man, free as a heir. It is just that God's time is the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Just continue checking. Yes.
God is over. We are waiting for our barrister to come up. So
He has to let it. You want to push me?
sorry, ma. Sorry, ma.
Prince, it's okay.
I'm not worried. Not today, not tomorrow. Not even in the future. Because I know at the end victory must come. Mazin Namdekan has done nothing wrong. But he's fighting for is a common fight that has to do with freedom, justice, and equity. That's all it is. So nobody should underestimate us. Biafrans and wounded Africa is our belief.
So can you say Nigerians they have come up to this court sitting?
Well, what happened? There was a whole lot of argument in the court. You and I know that the presiding judge, of course, denied the application made to this Mazin Namdekan, and also the question of jurisdiction. She had them all denied. So the defense team already had agreed to proceed to appeal court, and that is what is actually taking place today. So in the next couple of weeks to come, you'll hear about us then at appeal court. So definitely at the end something must come out, and that's our belief. But we know here that we won't get justice here. In this court, there won't be any justice. But at appeal court, there will be justice. And that's our belief.
So are you think Nigerians that you're taking the court in the case to appeal?
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's where we are. We've done that already. Yes, thank you so much.
So what do you expect at the end of the day?
Of course, Mazin Namdekan must be freed. Biafrans must be freed. Simple as that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me. We need to.
The judge sadly, unfortunately denied bail to Onye Nduman Osina that she left the prospect for a new application for bail open. Omuna Defense Choi brings such an application forward that she's going to reconsider her decision. That's number one. Number two, based on the matter that is pending before the Court of Appeal, namely the challenge to the jurisdiction of the High Court to put Mazi to trial based on extraordinary rendition. That matter is pending on appeal before the Court of Appeal. The judge granted stay of further proceedings of the criminal case, pending determination of that question of jurisdiction before the Court of Appeal. So that is what happened in court today, and then the matter was adjourned to November 13th for mention. Okay, well, he may go na court of appeal, but I can assure you that between now and that 14th November, a lot of things will happen. Both in Abuja here, presumably by my colleagues, but I'm so sure of what I'm going to do. I'm going to move mountains in Omaha.
Don't say the fact.
I'm disappointed. No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory.
I'm disappointed. No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory.
The strident pronouncement that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail in September 2017. Someone will say he jumped dead because he was traduced by a combined forces of defense forces that attacked his home at Afaruku Ibeku, and who would stay and take those bullets and not seek refuge elsewhere. That's what the High Court of Omoy has said, and we expected this court today to have upheld that, but it didn't happen. So obviously we are going to Court of Appeal, and the jury is still out in Omaha, because I have a case pending before the Federal High Court in Omaha on this very question of extraordinary rendition and the matter of jumping bail. So I think it's a mixed bag. While we did not get everything we wanted to get today, there is still opportunity to prevail on the cases that are still pending out there. So the court granted a stay of further proceedings in the criminal trial because of the appeal that is pending before the Court of Appeal on jurisdiction, and the court rescheduled the matter to 13th November for mention to see whether the Court of Appeal has done one or two things. So between now and November, I can guarantee you there is going to be a lot of legal fireworks. I'm not going to rest on my oars. I'm not going to sleep. So I'm going to continue on this mission of freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it's a mission that all of us are committed to since June last year when it happened. Not just lawyers, but I'm sure millions of his followers across the world are committed to the mission of freeing him from detention and stopping this persecution.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Ruth.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory. No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory. No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory.